talk to you guys about the little switch up in my challenge. It's nothing major, it's just going to be something that I feel like I need to do in order to continue to lose weight and in order to continue to be motivated to lose weight. So yeah, let's get into it. The first thing that I want you guys to know is that this is a lifestyle change for me. It's definitely not something that's just gonna be real quick. I mean, I've been overweight my whole life, so it's basically switching up my whole life. That being said, on my channel you are gonna find me trying different ways of eating, different diets, maybe a fad diet to you. You might think like, oh, she's just trying to get a quick fix or whatever, but it's really going to be stuff that I feel will work for me. And if it doesn't work, oh well, at least I can say I tried it. I'm not the type of person to turn something down without trying it first. Not drugs, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm not the type of person, I'll try everything once, basically. Not drugs, but I'll try everything once when it comes to trying to lose weight and seeing which way I like eating more. That's why I've tried being vegan, tried being vegetarian, I've tried eating low carb, I've tried eating high carb, I've tried eating like just a lot of different ways, and I'm just trying to find out what way works best for me and which way I feel the happiest. So intermittent fasting is something that I will always use no matter what. I've been using it now for like 3 or 4 months straight, and I mean, of course I have days where I like fall off and I eat random times of the day, but I basically always go back to it. It's something that's worked for me, and it's something that I will never change because I just love it. Like, I love not eating too late. I love having a cutoff hour because I'm a binger or an ex-binger. I'll make a video on that. So I love having like a cutoff hour where I'm just telling myself like, no, you can't eat nothing after this hour. It just really helps me. Intermittent fasting will definitely be something that I continue to do, but it would probably be for 4 hours instead of 1 hour. I know I was doing Omad. I guess it just depends on the day, really. If I feel like eating one meal that day, I will, but I'm not going to stay strict to Omad because a lot of you guys noticed that I'm not eating a lot of calories within that time, or I'm not even eating like big portions or anything. So the reason for that is like I physically can't stuff myself that much because it kind of contradicts me trying to cut back on eating if I'm stuffing myself. And I just have like this theory about like, okay, so say you're doing Omad, right? And you're stretching your stomach out big enough to fit that one meal, and so your stomach is stretched out, rather than eating like just say 3 or 4 normal sized meals during over a 4-hour period of time, and your stomach is kind of like this. Basically what I'm saying is I feel like I'm training myself to eat a big amount of food in one period of time, and if I don't stick to that, say on a cheat day or something, I could eat like an insane amount of cheat food. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but some days I do only feel like eating one time a day. Like I said, it'll just go back and forth whichever one I want, but I will always be intermittent fasting for like 2 to 4 hours. Is definitely something that I will stick to doing. And then Omad if I feel like it. Working out, obviously you have to work out. There's no such thing as losing weight. Well, there is. You can lose weight just by changing what you're eating, but you won't really get the full benefits of it. You know, your body, you won't get to see your body sculpted or changed the way that you would want to. It's because, I don't know, I want to work hard for the body that I'm in. You know, I'm now the body that I have, obviously it shows that I was lazy, I didn't work out, and I ate everything that I wanted. So for my new body, I want to show that I worked hard for it. Okay, so yeah, I would definitely continue to work out. I can drink more water, which I have a special video coming out for you guys on detox water. It's something that helped me lose a pound each day just by, I'm guessing it's getting rid of like toxins and water weight. So it's just a water that you add into your meal plan. It's not something that like a water fast or anything like that. And I will make a video on how I make that because it has really helped me. And plus it's really good also. It like really quenches your thirst, especially while you're working out. So I do need to drink more water. And then so for the low carb part, now I am a carbivore. I do eat a lot of carbs, and I know that's where my problem lies because I don't typically go for fruit as carbs or vegetable as carbs. I go for the chips and the processed carbs and stuff, and that's okay in moderation, especially for my lifestyle. Like, I still want to be able to enjoy what I eat. So processed carbs are okay in moderation for me. But when it comes to a point where that's all I'm eating, that's how I know that it's not, I don't want to have that kind of eating habit. So that being said, it still will be lower carb, but if you're on Atkins or if you're doing keto, this probably won't be considered low carb in your book, because low carb in my book is going to be under 100 carbs or under 80 to 90 carbs. It's not going to be 50 like I did. It's not going to be 20, and it's not going to be 30. It's going to be on the higher end of low carb. It's still low compared to what other people eat, or what I guess I would typically eat. It's going to be like low to moderate carb. I am going to work on getting more protein in, because I feel like I need it now, especially that I am trying to build muscle and sculpt my body the way that I want to. I feel like I need a lot more protein, so protein shakes and then eggs and stuff like that. I'll be adding that in. So basically, the major change in my diet will be upping the carbs a little bit so that I can enjoy it more. And I do have to say that the past 3 days, I have upped my carbs a little bit in the form of fruits, and I have had bread, and I lost more weight in these 3 days than I have this whole entire challenge. It just depends. You just gotta kind of test what you can have and what you can't have. And the whole time, I gotta say that I was in ketosis. I would test my ketones every single day, and I was in ketosis every day these past 3 days. I just tested just to see. I wasn't in ketosis, and I still managed to lose, like I said, more weight than I've lost since the beginning of the challenge. And I know it's not about weight loss to some people, but to me, like, I feel like working out 2 hours a day, eating low carb, eating Omad, eating the intermittent fasted lifestyle, like, I should be able to lose at least 5 pounds in 15 days at least. And if I'm not hitting that goal, then there's something that I have to change. So that's what I'm changing.